Hey everybody, this is Kathleen Hepler, Diamond Ambassador for our Thursday night training call. I have my awesome uppity upline is Amy Kosmolski. Say hello, my dear.
Hi guys.
I love your little background. It's so pretty for the baby birthday.
From Wonderland.
I love it. That's awesome. Well, let's get right to it, guys. We have a ton to talk about today. So we're going to get straight to it. I was saying a few seconds ago, please feel free to save some questions for the end. If all of the things that we covered tonight, if it's not clear, save it to the end. Because you know how sometimes I'm like squirrel and I remember towards the end and I come back and answer those things. So save questions to the end. Please do Q&A. But let's first talk about this coming Saturday. I'll also give that a start. I know, shoot, I'll give this a start. Before we even talk about the big, we got to talk the other big, is up in New York, we have our fabulous Kelly Norman. There is still time. There's only a few tickets left. So if you haven't yet and you're on the fence, or you just joined us in Albany and you have no idea what I'm talking about, we have this fabulous friend, Diamond Ambassador Kelly Norman, who we're flying into Albany to talk to you about it doesn't even have to do with a Plexus business. It has to do with you, your life, your mindset, how you react to things, how you embrace things, and it will help you with your entire life, not just your Plexus business, but it also will help with that as well. So if you're on the fence about it, I promise you it is a day you will never forget. You will learn so much from it. And if you say, you know what, I just don't want to drive that way alone, we have people that are going from Syracuse, Utica, all over the place that can go with you. If you don't want to drive alone, sign up with your spouse, with a friend. They don't have to be a Plexus person. They don't, because this is going to be, as I said before, not just a Plexus thing. So it's great to bring a spouse with you. That's my little soapbox. And after your Kelly Norman event, if you want details, I can give you that at the very end. I can tag it on, or you can ask your upline or sideline about how to get more information about it. And afterwards is a whole day event, and they're going to end it specifically at a certain time for the big, massive, awesome, crazy big reveal. Amy, do you want to talk about that a little bit?
I mean, big reveal, right? Huge. That's all I know.
What we do know a whole lot.
Seriously, guys, here's what I know. I've been with the company since October of 2013, and they have never done anything like this. So I'm super pumped. I'm super excited. I have loved reading everything that you guys have guessed of, what this is going to possibly be. I've heard different protein shake flavors. I've heard protein bars. I've heard slim name change. I've heard new slim. I've heard beauty products. I've heard like it all. So to say that I'm excited is like an understatement, but here's what I know is that Plexus would not be going through all this trouble to have a big reveal if it were not going to be huge, like huge. So make sure you're registered so that you can get the special, whatever it is that they're giving away. I don't know what it is, but they have been pumping this up left and right, guys. So make sure you've registered. Make sure you get all of your level ones, and anyone active, inactive, if it's your spouse, your mom, your brother, your sister, doesn't matter. If they're a white line, if they're a blue line, a green line, purple, I don't know, that might be a color soon next. But get them all registered, guys, because here's the thing. Here's the one thing I know about this network marketing business. Excitement breeds so much in this business, right? It breeds everything, in my opinion. The more excitement and the more passion that you have about whatever it is that's going on in your business, the more contagious that is, and the more people are going to want to join you, right? Just think about your day when you're scrolling through Facebook. Who are you attracted to? Are you attracted to the people that are like, so walked outside today, it's raining, hour and a half commute to work, or are you attracted to the people that are like, bring it on, I'm so excited about the day, sun is shining, blah, 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 right? So bring it on, big reveal. I'm super excited. I'm actually hosting here in my home. I was going to be going to Dallas, but I'm not. But I'm hosting in my home. So if you guys have anybody in Delaware, Maryland, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Northern Virginia, DC, any area close to me, they are more than welcome to come hang out with us for the day. We're going to get it started around 1:30 Eastern time here. So, but guys, make sure you get your people registered. Big reveal is going to be huge.
And especially those, I know that you want to definitely get the people on your team, your sidelines and all that, but think about for the people that have kind of walked away, that they're like, yeah, I don't do the business. I couldn't get the customers. But people that walked away because of the customer issue, think about it this way. They love the products. That's not why they walked away. They walked away because they didn't know how to bring in customers. And we know this Gold Diggers group is so helping in that area of talking about different ailments and how to talk to people. We can help with that. So then you think, all right, so the people that walked away, they didn't get those kind of customers that they wanted to. Oh my God, message them and say, this is your chance to come back. Just register, check it out and see, bring them back into the fold, and we will help them in the Gold Diggers group. It just goes hand in hand. And then I'm jumping the gun for the next then. I'll talk about that in a minute. See, squirrel again. But so message all those white line people, those people that walked away, and say, hey, just to let you know, I know, and this is how I would word it. Use that feel, felt, found method. I know that you walked away because blah, blah, blah issue. I get it. I feel you. I struggled a little bit myself, but here's what I do know. Plexus is coming along with this huge reveal, not just this one, but there's something else coming after it. This is a rocket ship I would love for you to get on. What I found that this company is going to explode, so I want to do it with you. Just check out the big reveal. That's it. Super simple, right? So I encourage everybody, that is your homework for tonight, is to message all of your white lines, all of the people that are kind of floating around. They don't see on the Gold Diggers group and all of the excitement that we have. So it's your job to reach out to them because, again, they don't know unless we tell them. Sound good?
Yeah.
Can't wait. I'm going to explode. I really am going to explode. I really am. And even
I can't do it. I can't. I need to know.
I do not like, I was saying this the last call, that we got screenshots of the video of what it could be. And I have ideas in my head, but let me tell you, the people that do know, the diamonds that went together to help with this and all that, they had to sign serious non-disclosure agreements. They
would be terminated
if they said anything. And
everyone's like, oh, you're a diamond. I know nothing. I know as much as you all know. We know nothing.
Killing me. All right. So that's super, it's super scary. It's going to be a super scary.
But by me not going in Dallas, I've at least squashed one rumor, which is Rick and I have been trialing some amazing weight loss product because we both lost weight. So sorry to tell you, not true.
Right. I wish I could go, but okay. The next thing I want to talk about is Tuesday. This coming Tuesday, May 9th, we have the online opportunity event. We talked a little bit about it last time. As you may or may not know, we talked about it last week, but we have a Rockin' Your Way to Silver group and a Going to Gold by Convention group. And in those two groups that we had going all through April, we took those two groups and helped them with an online opportunity event. And so we showed them exactly how to personally invite people. The wording you use, super sweet, short, simple, and brought them in. Don't just throw people in this group. So then the event happens, which is going to happen on Tuesday. Then we're also going to talk to you about how to follow up. So let's talk about a little bit about how to invite people. You want to throw that out, Aim, or do you want me to hit that one up?
Yeah, I'll definitely talk about that. Here's the thing. If I've got somebody on my list that I want to get as an ambassador and it's Thursday night, I'm not just inviting them to the event on Tuesday. I want to get them signed tonight. Why? Because I'm going to encourage them, look, we've got a team-wide event going on. This is the best opportunity for you to get in now so that you can have anybody that you want to join your team join us on Tuesday. So guys, don't use this as an excuse not to talk to people to get them tonight, signed on tonight. So that to me is first and foremost. I'm going after my people tonight. Now, if they choose not to join right now, I'm definitely going to want to get them in that event. I'm really big on reaching out personally. I love personal voice messaging people. I think that it says so much more than just copy and paste typing. They can hear my words. They can hear, I think a lot of times when I type, I sound sarcastic or harsh. Like I've heard a lot of people say that they thought I was a bee before they met me. Even Aaron O'Keefe said that.
Yeah, we never talked about that ever.
Yeah. So there's got to be something about it, right? So for me, I recognize that it's probably the way that I'm very just short with what I'm typing or texting. And so I want to make it more personal and I want to make it about them. And so when I'm inviting someone, I'm sharing with them what it is that I think is going to benefit them, why I think that them being on this event with us on Tuesday night is going to be beneficial to them. I'm making it all about them. You know, Eric Worre talks about the power of invitation, not just sharing something, but inviting someone. And, you know, think about it yourself. When somebody tells you how it's going to benefit you and what it's going to do for you, it's a lot more impactful and powerful to you than just saying, hey, by the way, I'm having an event Tuesday. Would love it if you would join me. Here are the details, right? But instead, if I'm saying, hey, Sue, you know, I know we've talked a lot lately and you were wanting to figure out how you were going to be able to pay for Logan's summer camp this summer. And I think I found the way for you. And I would love it if you would jump on this event with me and all my teammates Tuesday night. You're going to catch the passion and feel the excitement of this event and of Plexus and see what it's all about. And I'm sure you're going to see ways that you'll be able to make money with Plexus so that you can send Logan to camp this summer, right? So I'm making it extremely personal and I'm taking the time to invite. You know, guys, a lot of times in this business, we want what's shortest and what's easiest. But if you have to think about what each potential ambassador is going to bring into your bottom line of your business, isn't it worth the extra 2 minutes?
And I think I always do voice message to the point where I'm probably annoying people, but I do that all the time just for that reason. I love that. I really do. And either way, whatever their answer is when it comes back, whether it's a yeah, sure, or tell me more about it, or I can't that night, there's always a response back. You don't ever just say, okay, thanks, and walk away, ever. That's not it. Especially if they say, you know what, I'm not going to be there that night. I don't think I can. You can say, that's okay. This is a group. The group is going to be up there forever and ever. So what I would love for you to do and give them a timeline of when you will follow up with them. So Tuesday night, oh, I can't Tuesday night. I got soccer, blah, blah, blah. Okay, great. That's all right. It's going to be open for the next couple days. So what I'm going to do is by Wednesday, check it all out. I'm sure that throughout the day you can just scroll through because a lot of things will interest you. And I'm going to follow up with you on Thursday afternoon around 5 o'clock, something like that, whatever time you find. And I would love to hear what interests you most, especially what I would love for you to do is check out the product X, because I know that you'll really like that. Or I really would love for you to hear the story of my friend, blah, 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 because you would connect with that person. Something like that. Make it personal and give them, just like I give you guys homework all the time, give them something to key in on. Does that make sense? All right. And if they say,
make it personal.
Make it personal. Every time.
You guys, we say this about everything with our business. Ta-da! Network marketing relationships. Make it personal. Diane Hussar will tell you.
I know. And that's what we talked about last week. Oh my God, she was fabulous, because once it hit her that, all right, here we go. And I don't care what other people think. I'm going to make it personal to them because this is a personal business to me and it's going to change my life. The emotions are throughout the whole thing. If you don't have emotions about your own business or how Plexus is going to help them, you're not going to get anywhere. But
yeah, I mean, so many people are like, oh, well, this is, selling. And I see so many sales posts. Guys, I'm not a car salesman and I'm not selling somebody a blue Honda. That's not my job, right? That blue Honda is not going to change somebody's life. It may look really cute sitting in their driveway, but it's not going to change their life. I'm selling health and wellness and financial freedom. And so I need to share that personally. I need to share with them how that's changed my life, how it's changed my friend's life. If it has not changed my life yet, I'm sharing how it's going to change my life, because look at my friend over here, see how it's changed her life. It's going to do that for me and so much more. Being personal, it's what the name of the game is. But anyway, sorry, squirrel.
No, it's perfect. And what I would love for you to do that night, Tuesday night, right before the event starts, we're going to start at 8:30. So somewhere in the evening, message them again. Hey, just a reminder, because again, it's not important to them yet. It's your job to show how important it is. Just a reminder, it's tonight at 8:30. Can't wait to see you. I'll be looking out for comments and posts. Remember, there's giveaways, blah, blah, something like that. Tag them in what's important to them. So the night of, if you're inviting people, even if you're not inviting people, which you should, and do all the personal invites, the night of, make sure that you comment on other people's questions. If you feel that you can answer them, please do. That's what we're all there for, because the people that are posting are spending so much time getting everything organized that we might miss stuff. So feel free, answer questions, be on the lookout for the people that you invited, and tag them in certain things, or message them, post in there, hey, nice to see you, blah, 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 that kind of thing. Sound good? Super simple, but you have to be engaged so they will be engaged. Just like we say in the Gold Diggers group, we're engaged. If we didn't post however many kajillion times we post today, how boring would that be? We're engaged, so we want you to be. How fast your group grows is how fast you go. What is that quote?
Speed of the leaders, the speed of the team.
The speed. I had the pace. I was messing it up. Forget it.
It's all the same. The pace.
Anyway. Okay. Follow up. That afterwards, you think, okay, great, they came, and oh, the girls knocked it out of the park. They did a great job. Just to let you know, we're revamping the whole thing. We did get a lot of feedback from you guys, which we totally appreciate. That there were like so many posts we wanted to get done, and there were 25, 30 posts in an hour. That means we'd have to post those suckers every 2 minutes. We get it. There's a lot of comments, and it was overwhelming. I agree too. We're revamping it. We're adding the big reveal information. We're going to take stuff in there about any pictures or whatever that come with the big reveal. We're going to put that in there. And so we will have all that information changed up, hopefully shortened up a bit. But follow-up is huge. Don't just say, yay, they're going to love that thing, and they're going to come to me, and they're going to join. It's great. No. You have to follow up with everything. In short, sweet. Don't say a whole big long paragraph. Just do the voice message again if you can, and say, I'm so glad that you went last night, or did you get a chance to go? What was your favorite part? Did you notice the blah, blah, blah? Ask them questions. My favorite is, what was your favorite thing? What stuck out for you? And just go from there. Or weren't you amazed at when you saw the disclosure paper of how much everybody earned? This is something like that. I don't know. What do you think, Amy? Anything else with follow-up?
No, I agree. Just, making it personal. I like to also relate it back to the whole, my friend Sue, whose son Logan, they can't afford, let's say soccer camp for this summer, saying, hey girl, when they posted that income disclosure, all I could think about was you and you getting financial freedom. Because I know if you work this business, you have an amazing network, you have an incredible personality, you have a great business ethic, edify. I know that you could rank up with Plexus, and I know that you could earn, enough money to be able to pay for Logan's summer camp. So again, I'm also making it personal on that aspect as well when I'm following up.
So if you message someone and say, hey, what did you think? Blah, 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 and chit chat with them, and they say, oh, I didn't get a chance to go. I didn't see it. Sorry, I missed it.
Hey, let me send you the link. I know you're in there because I added you. Let me send you the link. I'd love for you to take a look at it. And hey, what's your day look like tomorrow? Oh, you're home with the kids. Great. Do you think I could follow up with you sometime Saturday? Say by 5:00. Let me know your thoughts, And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and tag you in a couple posts that I think would be extra meaningful to you based on conversations that we've had about XYZ, health, finance, blah, blah, blah.
Super simple, right? And again, it's not that they don't want to, but they just don't know. They don't know yet. So that's just take it as very innocently, not them trying to avoid you.
Yeah, keep it simple and take it back to basics. When you first joined Plexus, look, I avoided Candy for 3 months. She messaged me at least 15 times before I ever even agreed to taste the pink drink. Okay, so you have to take it back to that basics. Take it back to the simplicity of it. We've all caught the pink fever, right? We all are in it. We love it. We drink the juice. But our friends haven't done that yet. And so until they do, we have to breathe that belief into them. We have to cast that vision for them because they don't have the vision. And that vision in Plexus is so important, whether it be for their health or for their financial freedom. That's our job. That's our responsibility. Otherwise, you know what, guys? They could walk down the aisle of any Walmart or GNC and get what they want. Now, granted, it's not as great as what we have, right? But they could say, hey, I could go get my probiotics over here, or I could go get my vitamins over here. So we have to be the ones casting the vision because they don't know. It is a vitamin. It is a probiotic, right? They don't know what they don't know.
Right. So we have to show them. And the whole idea of follow-up, we say this all the time. So many people, just as what Amy was saying, that she didn't join for like 3 months. She didn't even talk about it for 3 months. Follow-up is huge. Most sales happen between the 5th and the 8th contact. I think I must say this like over and over every single call. So don't feel that if people are avoiding you or not answering you, that they're mad at you or embarrassed or Again, it's because they didn't say, especially if they didn't say no and they're just avoiding it, it's because they don't know enough. So they don't want to say no because then you won't follow up further. They don't want to, it says my bandwidth is low. Sorry, guys. They don't want to say yes because then they'll feel that they're caught. So they don't say anything. So just keep giving them information about how it can help them. Mm-hmm. All right, moving on to, this is perfect. Goal setting was the next one. If this is not the best month for goal setting, I don't know what is.
You guys, we are heading into the summer. It is May. It is time. There are people out there right now in panic mode because they know they're not going to fit into their swimsuits and their shorts from last summer. Okay, now is the time to capitalize on that. But here's the thing. You're not going to get where you want to go if you don't know where that is. So if you don't have a goal, you're not going. That it's as plain and simple as that. And you guys, the only months that I have faltered in my business, that I have not been going and driving in the direction that I want to be in, and this is the truth, is when I haven't really been sure myself where I want to be. Even leaders, we take on the responsibility of leading really big teams, and it's amazing, and we love seeing you guys grow and thrive, but we can also falter and get lost in what's happening in our own business. And the truth of the matter is the months that I haven't had personal goals set for myself is when I haven't done what I needed to do in my business personally. So first and foremost, for me, you've got to set your goals down on paper. So your goals and your action plan. For me, I am a stickler on goals being SMART. We train on this at Super Saturday. It's one of my favorite things to talk about. If you guys have never heard of SMART goals, you can Google it. There is lots of information about SMART goals. But SMART goals are being specific, measurable. The A changes to either attainable or action-oriented, depending on which one you look at. The R is usually realistic, and T is time-bound. So what does all that mean? So for those of you that have never set your goals like this before, I'm just going to go through them really quick and just talk about them. So specific. A lot of times when I say, tell me what your goal is, I'll hear things like, well, I want to grow my team. How are you going to measure that? There is no success measurement in that at all. Growing my team. Great. What's that mean? You're going to sign one person? You're going to sign 12. So it has to be specific. So whether it's I'm going to sign 3 level 1s this month and I'm going to have $500 PV, that's specific. Or I am going to be a gold ambassador. Then you're going to state when that's going to happen by. So that's going to happen by July 1st. I'm going to be a gold ambassador before July 1st. So that is your measurable part of it, right? Achievable. So Achievable relates to, let's say, we'd all love to sign 20 level 1 ambassadors this month, right? But maybe that shouldn't be your goal, unless you're Diane Hussar. Maybe that shouldn't be your goal if you haven't signed 20 level 1 ambassadors, right? Maybe you've only signed 1 in the last couple months. So maybe achievable for you needs to be something like signing 3 or signing 5 this month, pushing yourself, stretching yourself, not just saying, well, I signed 1 last month. I guess that'll be my goal this month, is to sign 1. The next thing is realistic. It kind of goes back to the achievable. I want to be a diamond by July 1st. Well, if you're a silver, I'm sorry to break the news to you tonight, but it is not likely going to happen. Okay. Not saying it can't. I'm not saying it can't, because anything is possible, but it's not likely. So you want it to be realistic, because you don't want to set yourself up for failure. Look, we can all readjust our sails along our journey, but you don't want to have to adjust it that much. We don't want to capsize the ship. Okay. And then the last one is, time bound. Set a deadline for yourself. So I'm really big on setting a monthly goal, like a couple month goal, a 6-month goal, and by a year-end goal. I actually, if you don't mind, I made something, Kath, I just want to share. I'm going to share screen real quick. I just made this on Photoshop earlier, just so you guys can kind of see what I would do if I was working with someone who was a silver, who wanted to get gold. So let's say I'm talking to a silver May 1st, and they have 15 points. They have 3 active level 1 ambassadors, so they have 15 points. And they say to me, you know what, Amy, I want to be gold, and I want to be gold by June 30th. I'm going to tell them, okay, you need 85 more points. Okay. So here's what I know. We're going to have to stack May really heavy. Why? Because these people, all these people that we add, are likely not going to be points in the month of May, right? They're not going to translate to points until next month, because they're going to get their kits this month, and then next month they're going to go active. So I would show them, okay, look, if you want this goal, I would personally sponsor 5 level 1 ambassadors. I like putting more of the responsibility on myself than on my team, so I would take that on myself. Some people don't feel comfortable with that, but I always heavyweight myself. So I'm going to sign 5 level 1 ambassadors. And again, you can do this differently. You could say, I'm going to sign 3, and each one of them are going to sign 3. But this is how I would do it. So you're just going to break it out. Personally sponsor 5 level 1 ambassadors. That's 5 points each. I know that's going to give me 25 points, but this is not likely going to come until June. And then I'm going to coach my 3 level 1s that I have right here. And they are each going to sign 3 ambassadors. That's 5 points each for a total of 45 points. Again, this is going to come here in June. And then we've got to talk about, one, you're going to have these people still signing actively, because we could lose some of these, right? Some people could go away. But this is the bare minimum to get to where we need to be. I'm going to personally sponsor 3 more active level 1s and get them active, which is going to give me 15 points. So this is just kind of what I would do if I were, I'm going to stop sharing. That's kind of what I would do if I'm trying to show somebody how they're going to reach that goal. I'm going to write it out for them. I'm going to make it as easy and as clean for them as possible. Here's the key. Once you break that down for the month, break that out by the week. Break that out by the day, because you've got to be able to measure your success on more than a month basis, right? Because if I set my goal and I say, this is where I'm going to be by July 1st, I can't get to July 1st and go, oh man, I failed. I sucked. That was awful. Well, always next time, right? I need to be able to next week or 2 weeks from now, when I haven't signed a level 1 ambassador, I need to go, uh-oh. It's time for me to get to business, because I said that I was going to personally sponsor X amount of people. So I've got some making up to do. So how do I know that I can reach people? I know that the way to sign people is by talking to them. So how many people do I think I need to talk to today in order to sign 1? Probably 20 to 25 people I'm going to have to reach out to today. So I'm going to get to work. So not just breaking it down, talking to your people. Like, look, if you want to sign 1 person, you're not going to be able to just talk to one person. You've got to talk to a lot of people, because a lot of people are going to tell you no, and that's okay. So that's what I would do. That's kind of like my action plan and my goal all in one. And then again, if you're going to do a year-end goal, do the same thing. Work backwards. Once you set that out and you say, I'm going to be an emerald by December 31st, that's great. How many points is that? What does that look like? Break it out, work it backwards, and put a lot of the ownership on yourself, because you cannot expect your team to do what you're not willing to do yourself. So that's my
I love it.
Sense.
No, but it makes so much sense. I know that so often we talk about, all right, just keep going. Well, to have it written out on paper so that you can see and strategically plan it, that is the key part. So if you think that, all right, I really like that graphic that Amy did, and I would love a little help on doing that, go to your sideline or your upline, or go to one of us and say, okay, I really would love this. Believe me, I was just chatting with one of my level ones, and we were talking about this. When people reach out to me to say, I would love help with this, and I will give you 150%. But I'm not going to give 150% of my time to people that don't want it. So if you're coming to me saying, I'm ready, I just need a little guidance, I can help guide. We can all help guide you. So if you need a little help with the numbers and working it all out, strategically planning, great. If you need help with wording, great, we can help you. So one big thing, when you go to sign on those people, as Amy was saying before, when adding other people because some may fall off, let's think about April specifically, since that was such a huge month for everybody. Congratulations to all you guys for all you new people, and it's so exciting. So the key thing when you go to find people that are interested in the products and the business, and make sure that, it goes without saying, I can't say it enough, welcome packs are essential. If you're signing people just for that $34.95 and then they get active, they're not getting the success kit at all. And that welcome pack, as you know, is the best price possible for them. They'll never get that price again. And if anybody signed in April and you say, oh, I didn't sign with the welcome pack, I would love this welcome pack that you're talking about, you can get it up to 60 days after sign on. So you still can do that.
30 now.
30 now.
30.
Sorry. Did I say 60? I'm still on the old time, but so get it within, you need it. It's essential. It's the best price possible. So, and if you don't do that, you're cheating your new person out. You're cheating yourself out. So it's not starting them out on the right foot. That's just my own little soapbox thing. The second thing is convenience order. We talk about this every single time because it is so essential. Your body didn't get the way that it is in 1 month. You're not going to get back the body, the gut health that you want in 1 month. These products are not only designed to work in 1 month. It's an ongoing thing. So before I even begin, when I sign anybody on, I always preface it with just that. It's going to take a good 3, 4, 6 months to get your gut back in check. So I really want to make sure that you understand that this is a process that you are going to thank me, but it's a process. So we need to make sure that we get you on the right footing. So here's a convenience order. This is next month's order and what you want subsequently from there on. I always suggest triplex and something else depending upon what their needs are. But don't forget that step. If you are brand new or if you've been here forever and you don't have that on, think of it this way. I love, if you haven't seen Chris McCall's video on this, I loved it because he made such a great analogy. I'm huge with analogies. Building your business, if say you're a gold and you have 10 to 15 people, a gold would have about 20 people on your team. Say that you're a gold and you have 10 people on your team that have their convenience orders on and set, and they're getting their products once a month, but you have 10 people that don't. That is sincerely building your business on retail customers. How often do we talk about retail customers? Ever? Never. Because that's a one-time shot deal. Why bother? It's a waste of everybody's time and effort and money. So when you go to send someone out and say, I am investing my time with you and I want you to invest in yourself. make sure that is a key part, the huge step that we don't want to miss. Sound good? Lastly, May goal, we know already your May goal because we already have it as our incentive for this month. I mean, for all of you April people that signed on and you say, oh, I didn't get that awesome purse, and congratulations to Lainey who won that, by the way. And she took the money and she already invested in her business. That's what I love. I said, if you don't mind, Lainey, what are you getting with that money that we sent out? She said, I got business cards. It gives me goosebumps. She's already spending that money on things that she needs for her household, but also building her business for her future. So congratulations to her.
That is huge.
It is. So those April ambassadors that started, don't fret if you didn't win that. You have an opportunity to win 300 this month along with everybody else. So the whole incentive is sign 3 people on with a welcome pack and with a convenience order. I wonder why that's super important. So once you do that, you're in the running. You have 3, you're in the running for $300. If your goal is 6 and you get 6, you get 2 entries to that. How simple is that, right? For everybody. I'm so excited. And no, we don't get a chance to do it. So
if you're Diane Hussar and you sign 300 people, then you get 100 chances.
Come on, right? Who's going to beat out Diane this month? That's what I want to know.
That's what I want to know. Who is going to beat Diane?
I know, because that's people up. They're like, oh.
It's going to be me. That's it. That's it. Bring it. May is my month.
Here we go. I really do. Because how many did she sign in April?
Like 467.
No, 15, I think, right? Something like that. But
it was more than 15. Was it 16?
Crazy.
15. Okay, 15.
15. See, I know, Diane. See, I love you, Diane. I don't know about name. I do.
In 1 month.
So this is what I want to tell you guys that are on the call. It is so doable. If Diane can do it, so can you. When I will never forget the day, I know I'm doing the squirrel thing again, the day that the month before I hit diamond, my points, all of a sudden, my points at the end of the month, I'm like, oh, I'm kind of close to that diamond thing. It is doable. And it blew my mind from that point forward. I'm like, why the heck not me? Here I go. Watch this.
I remember talking to you. I was like, do it. Let's go.
So for you guys, if you should think in your head, Diane just did 15. If she could do 15, watch it. Here I go. I want that spark in you guys. That spark feels good. I love it. All right.
You guys, action breeds results. Action breeds results. That's the bottom line, right? I mean, look at Major League Baseball players. I was just on a T-ball field. So, but look at these baseball players, right? They didn't get to be in the World Series because they just showed up and were gifted at what they're doing. They practiced every single day. Our practice is talking to people. Our practice is telling people how these products and how this opportunity has changed our lives. That's our practice. Every day, you need to be getting out there and practicing and making yourself better. Do I have days where I completely suck and fall over my words about what I'm saying to someone about plexus? Yeah, you better believe I do, especially in the beginning. Do I still? Yeah, I do. But you know what? When I'm done that conversation with that person, I'm kind of like, ooh, what could I have done better? I learn from it and I move forward. And you know what? I probably go back to that person and go, you know what? I did not mean to puke plexus all over you. I'm just so excited. I just have to share it. But seriously, guys, this is, action. And Diane will tell you she didn't get that many people by sitting back waiting for them to come to her. She was reaching out to people like nobody's business because her son is her why, and he drives her every single morning. She wakes up, but before she puts her feet on the ground, she thinks of how much of an impact this business and this opportunity can make for her family. And that is more important than anything. And so if you guys have a strong enough why that's driving you every single morning, nothing is going to stop you from reaching the results that you want. Nothing.
And every single day, we always say this, you can work this business sometime part-time, but you can't work it sometimes. Because honest to God, in these 3 years, I have not missed a day of doing something, reaching out to somebody. And the whole idea of mindset, we talked about this in our gold group, of how positive you talk to yourself. And if you're like, oh, I kind of wish I could get another ambassador. No wish, you just do. And you have that force and that confidence. If you don't have that confidence, you need to go to Kelly Norman. And if you need to get that mindset straight, because once you do, you are unstoppable. So if you're having those struggles and the struggles in your mind of this business is difficult, guys, this is the best business in the world, because it's as much effort as you put in and positivity you put out is what you're going to get back. It's so simple. It's wonderful. So, and again, it's just practice. And I was saying the other day, or today actually, someone was asking about wording and how to help them with wording. I'm like, believe me, I have made more mistakes that I know what doesn't work. Now we know what works. So just keep trying with these types of things that we're trying to give you and make it personal to them. It falls into line. But
yeah. I mean, I don't know where you are on their screen, but you're right there for me. Like, we have made more mistakes probably than all of you combined. We have failed a lot.
Yeah. I remember
we just kept getting back up. We just kept getting back up.
Yes. The amount of times I've messaged them and say, oh my God, I can't believe I just said that out loud. I really like embarrassment. It happens. All of us, really. So
yes.
Oh, last thing, not to change subject. Last convention at the end of this month. All right. If you guys don't get the scoop emails that come out every so often, this last one was, I have no words of this last one.
Amazing.
They were saying new products and new announcements. There's so much more than whatever is going on this Saturday and at the end of the month. This business is going to explode. I got nothing. I'm so excited.
Guys, this, like, seriously, convention is where it is at. Like, leaders are born at events, and that is the truth. Like, I caught my plexus fire at a plexus event. Whatever you have to do, if you have to sleep on the floor of the hotel with 7 other people in the room with you, I would do it.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And if somebody just said that they're not getting events or not getting emails, there are 2 places in your back office you need to go. Go to account services and information, and another one in account services. There's another spot, 2 spots in there. So you may have it correct in one, put them in both, and you'll get them. Both of them are in account services also. Play around in there in your back office.
Yeah.
So those are the major things. What did I miss? Anything else? Any major? Looking through my notes.
Just make May amazing, guys. We can do this. I want to crush April and make April be like, April what? Like, May heading into convention, guys, this should be our biggest month ever, especially with the big reveal. Who knows what they're revealing? But if it is like some crazy something or other, which we all know it's going to be, some crazy something or other, or they wouldn't bother having an event just for this, guys, this is our opportunity. This is huge. So you need to prepare yourselves. You need to prepare your calendar. You need to prepare your families. And you need to say, I am going all in starting today. And this is what it's going to look like. Because look, I've already prepped my husband. He started a new job last week. I'm like, kids are yours when you walk in the door, buddy. Like 5:30, tick-tock. It's now go time for me. Because I'm going to have Brinley and stuff throughout the rest of the day. It doesn't mean I can't work throughout the day, but I'm going to be blinders on, focused. Wonderland just became not so wonderful.
It's perfect though.
Flowers over here.
It was a big one. Holy
that was fantastic.
But seriously,
I'm going to be cleaning up Wonderland too. No, but seriously, I am going to, I'm going to be busting my butt, reaching out to people, telling them about this amazing reveal. I'm going to be reaching out to all those white lines who left for XYZ reasons. I'm going to be reaching out to my chicken listers, to my Frank's list. Anybody who I've ever talked to in my entire life is going to hear from me in the next week. So prepare your family now. Seriously, I'm not kidding. Guys, if you normally have an extra 15 minutes in your evening, or maybe you watch, I don't know, what is that show that everybody got caught on? This is something, this is me, this is something.
It was a good show.
This is us. Is that even on? I don't even know if it's on anymore. Whatever shows are out there right now that are on, that you're watching, DVR those things, man, and make this week count. Like, make this week after big reveal your biggest week in Plexus ever. I'm challenging all of you. So if your biggest week was signing 5 people, I'm challenging you all to go to 6. Like, who's with me? Let's do this. Diane Hussar is going to sign 324. Let's go.
I love it. But really, this is, if no other time in your business so far have you put in 100%. When are you going to put in 100%?
Yeah.
If you want something with this business because you're on these calls, I see these names every single week. So what are you doing between Thursday at 10:30 and next Thursday at 8:30? That I want to see next week. You come back and say, guys, guess what I did this week? Guess how many people I talked to? Guess how many people are added to my business because you put 100% in. You know in your head if you really did. So I want to see what really happens.
You know what? And you know what I think would be a great thing for us to do, Kath, is maybe every day we just start posting in Goal Diggers how many people this team added so far this month. Like every single day, let's have a count. And then that way you guys can be putting it out there. You know, like, hey guys, our team has added 47 people so far this month. Our team has added 67. Because look, people have FOMO big time. Fear of missing out is real. It is legitimate. And if people feel like they're missing the bus, they're going to want to hop on more likely than not. Right. So I can take charge of that and start posting our numbers every single day, like, so that you guys know how many our team is adding, because it's going to be insane.
But that is on you guys to build that as well. And all of us to do that as well. Because in April, my team down, so it goes Amy and then Christine and then from my team down, I know, so it had to be yours too, we more than doubled what February was, or what March was. More than doubled, because I sincerely believe it's this collective effort of this group and the information that we share and the support of each other. Oh my God, there's no other reason that it's just the support of each other. So I'm totally challenging you guys. Let's see if we could double it again. I bet you we can. I want to.
Absolutely. And I think I just saw the question, what we're going to message the white lines. That's a great response that Anne put out about getting them on the big reveal and getting them into the big reveal. But if you're messaging them after the big reveal to get them into this business again, I mean, for me, it's really going to depend on what the product is. Like, so again, that I can relate it back to them. Let's say it's an energy something or other, or weight loss something or other, or a whatever. And let's say it's a product that isn't necessarily going to light their world on fire. Let's say it's weight loss, and let's say this person doesn't need weight loss. They need no part of weight loss in their life. I'm going to come out to them and I'm going to say, this is the greatest weight loss product to hit the market ever, and you're going to want a piece of this financially. Because I know, Sue, that you want to be able to pay for Logan to go to soccer camp this summer. And let me tell you, this product is going to be flying off the shelves. This is amazing. I know you don't need it, Sue. I know that you don't need to lose any weight, but think of all your friends that do. Right? So relate it personally to them. Even if it's not something that they can personally use. Guys, I know we all have friends that can use products that we may not necessarily be able to use, or they may not be able to necessarily use. I mean, Plexus has, a small but mighty line of products, and we all know somebody that can use one or more of them.
And the one thing that was amazing, if you don't know Ame Darling, is she's super smart, wonderful woman. She is an emerald with the company, and she knows what it is because she's doing a presentation and she knows what's going on. She had to sign a disclosure. And she's very serious and very matter of fact. And I think I think she's super sweet. I've met her a couple times, but she's very matter of fact. For her to say a bomb is going to be dropped on this company, the excitement that she has, I'm taking that going like 5 more notches, because I'm going to talk to everybody about this. So people, if you're local ambassadors that are on this, I'm sorry, I'm going to talk to everybody. You better get to them first.
And guys, start counting down. Start putting it out there. Like, a big reveal is coming. in 2 days. Big reveal is coming tomorrow. Big reveal is coming in 12 hours. Big reveal is coming in 5 hours. Big reveal is coming in an hour. Like, get your people excited about it because they don't know what they don't know. Right?
We talk about this. I said this before. Think of it like your posting that you put out there is not you're not going to get an ambassador from one post. You're not going to have people jumping from one post, but it's getting in the back of their minds. I think of it like Dunkin' Donuts commercials. They're on all the dang time, right? So if you're going by Dunkin' Donuts, you're like, oh yeah, they did have a good commercial that did really look kind of tasty. I'm going to drive in there and get a something, whatever they sell. I don't even know anymore because I don't go there. But that's the whole idea, that you want to get in the back of their heads in order for them to say, you know what, next time I do talk to you, that I can feel more comfortable bringing it up because I know more because you talk about it more. Don't puke it, but talk about it. Make sense? All right. We're going to open it up for a couple questions for you guys. Any other questions? Or should we end it and then do questions at that point? Anybody? Let's end it. But thank you guys for coming. We're going to do some questions at the end because they like to do it after we've stopped recording.